Mahadev, 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 Mahadev. Is the sound, video, audio okay?
Hari Om Swamiji. It is okay, Swamiji.
Om. Om Yo Brahmanam Vidadhati Purvam Yo Vai Vedanscha Prahinoti Tasmai Tam Devamatma Buddhi Prakasham Mumukshurvai Sharanamam Prapadye. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Shankaram Shankaracharyam Keshavam Badarayanam Sutra Bhashyakritau Vande Bhagavantau Punah Punaha Ishvaro Gururatmeti Murti Bheda Vibhagine Vyomavadvyapta Dehaya Dakshinamurtaye Namaha. Arjun, that what you imagine? That having given up all the karma because I intensely dislike the role which needs to be played by me at this moment, then that happens to be my duty, but I do not like it. I don't want to do this. And very often you will also find that you are also caught in similar kind of a situation where you want to avoid doing something which you know is appropriate to be done, yet because you do not like it, you don't want to do it. So this kind of conflict is there. There is a conflict. And therefore a person finds an easy way out, and that is he slips away from doing what he should be doing. Though that what he does not like doing is actually in tandem, in accordance with dharma. And this is the reason why you will also find that very often we become rebellious. Actually, that kind of a rebellion against the dharma is not because it is oppressive or anything, though you know that it is appropriate, yet because it is difficult, one doesn't want to do it. This is the reason why I want to avoid it. And now if I find that for not doing what I am supposed to do, if I can give it, mask it, masquerade it as spirituality or real religion, nothing like it. I won't be even carrying the guilt on me. Then I will also somehow have myself convinced that what I have done is so right. And therefore now to Arjuna, Bhagavan Shri Krishna says, If you think by giving up the karma, you will be able to sit quiet, happy, content, fulfilled, that's not going to happen. Because you have yet not found contentment. Giving up of karma, because one has found contentment, is a different case. But you are saying that I will be content because I have given up the karma. You understand the difference? And that is not going to be possible, Arjuna. Because do not forget your own inner psychology is a psychology of an unfulfilled man, is a psychology of unfulfillment, dissatisfaction. And therefore you will be forced to do something of the other. And when you will be forced to do something of the other, why not do what is appropriate to do? You understand? Then might as well do what you are supposed to do. And later on, then you saying that, oh, well, I lost an opportunity. Then it will be only lamenting over spilt milk. Therefore, Arjuna, when you are in midst of the karma, discover what is your own duty. Kartavya. Okay? Find out what is your own duty. Kartavya. You may not like it, but liking it or not liking it is not a criteria for performance of the duty. That action is appropriate and hence it is being done, not because I like it or I dislike it. You understand? And therefore now, when a person thus understands and sees how he can still perform in spite of his likes and dislikes, now that means the person has found a way to ignore, to devalue the likes and dislikes, raga dvesh. Okay? You have learned how to rise above your personal likes and dislikes, prejudices, etc. This is how a person steadily rises and becomes mature. The person now knows how not to be influenced by likes and dislikes. Thus now the person has risen to a level where he can set his psychology free from the grip of these likes and dislikes. There is no other way. There is no other way. And that is the reason why one has to appreciate how important is action to the whole process of our spiritual development. When action is in tandem with dharma, is in tandem with righteousness, and when you do things totally ignoring I like it, I don't like it. This is irrelevant. And I cannot trust my likes and dislikes, because those things which I may like on Monday, on Tuesday, I am most likely to not like it. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, different likes, dislikes are going to happen. On Monday, you may feel that this person is someone that is wonderful and I like him so much. By Wednesday, you already are feeling that, I don't want to see him again. You see, therefore, this likes and dislikes is not what let these not be the factors to determine your course of action. The course of action will be determined not by ego or egocentric desires and egocentric motives, but it will be decided by what is right, what is not, what is appropriate to be done, what is not appropriate to be done. In the sense, it is the what prevails is the sense of kartavyam. Is it yogyam or ayogyam to be done? Is it appropriate or not? And this means the person, in spite of his likes and dislikes, is able to have a judgment, a decision, an action uninfluenced by the likes and dislikes. That means the person has become mature. That means the person has become mature. I will give you an example. Let's understand this. My son does something wrong. Now in the school, then I go and I accuse others of doing wrong. And he can't be wrong, or he cannot be reprimanded, because he is my son. This is childish. This is immaturity. You think this is your affection towards your son, but you don't understand this is immaturity even as a parent. Because you are instilling wrong value. As a parent, you are giving a wrong message. He cannot be wrong and he cannot be reprimanded even just because he is my son is something not right. He may be your son. You can have ways to tell that he is wrong, but let that message go clearly across. Then you have played the role of this parent. Otherwise, you are bringing up a person who is going to be demanding in this world, who thinks it is his right to do wrong and not to be punished for that wrong. The world is not like this. You're creating a person who will have adjustment problems in life. You are sculpting a person as a parent who doesn't know that he can be wrong. And when a person doesn't know he is wrong, he will not even mend his ways. Thus, you are becoming a deterrent factor, not a catalyst for a person to change for better, but you are becoming a deterrent factor, keeping in making the person stay immature and not helping him grow. Therefore, it is very important that when the person, no matter who it is, abides by dharma, he is not only helping himself grow, but along with him, he already has started helping everybody, even without taking the credit of helping anyone. He already is, just by the very fact that he is doing his duty. You understand? That's why dharma is one such system in which everybody benefits. Dharma is one such system in which everybody, the one who follows the dharma, obviously he benefits, but knowingly, unknowingly, even the people around him also start growing. So it is always, the dharma is always a win-win situation. But sometimes even following the dharma becomes difficult only because of the presence of strong likes and dislikes. Following dharma becomes difficult is only because of our likes and dislikes. Some people come and ask, oh Swamiji, living like a monk is so difficult. Is not it you have given up all pleasures of life? Why should it be difficult? Why should it be difficult? Because that what you call as pleasures and things of life, they don't seem to delight me, allure me. And because now I'm a monk, I can't do this, and that's why I feel suffocated. This doesn't happen to me. I'm not feeling suffocated. Why should I find that it is difficult? It is perfect. It's fine. So it is only when it is something is against your likes and dislikes, when the dharma seems to be against your likes and dislikes, and those likes and dislikes are extremely strong, that is the time you feel that you are thwarted, you are being held, bound. This is my personal freedom. I want to do this and I will do whatever I want. You're, of course, you might not want what is right. And why do you want to, why are you wanting something that is wrong? I will give you a simple example. I will give you a simple example. People want justification as why they should wake up early and start the day early. They want justification. There are scientific reasons. Eh? They want justification. Now, our question to you is, when you want to lazily just roll till half the day is past, you want to keep rolling in the bed side to side. Do you have justification why you are doing that? Do you have a justification for doing that? You want a justification as why I should stay loyal to my husband or wife, as a husband and wife, as a spouse. But do you have a justification why you want to be? You don't have. But you are asking a justification for this. Now you see, therefore, Arjuna, it is only when a person starts living by dharma, living by righteousness, understanding this is what is appropriate to be done, and hence I will do it. Now the person has started transforming himself. This is the true transformation of a person. The person has started transforming himself. And this transformation is in form of discovering the freedom from the dictates of likes and dislikes, dictates of raga dvesh. Okay? And as a result, now the person's mind will be clean, free from conflicts. When the influence of likes and dislikes withers away, fades away, that same very mind will start appreciating what is contentment. How to stay happy with yourself even without an external stimulation. Content. I'm happy. I'm peaceful. I am at peace with myself. I'm not in conflict with myself. That itself is a big achievement. So now, yaduktam sarvakarma sannyasam kritva ham tushnim sukham ase eti tanna samskaraja pravrittehe kriyayaha nishesha tyaga yoga Vrittiyalambhanabhavacha yaduktam sarvakarma sannyasam kritva. That what was said by Arjuna, that I will give up all karma and spirituality. I will give up all karma, and then aham tushnimase, I shall sit without doing anything peacefully. Tushnimase. Sukhamase. I shall sit very peacefully, happily. Iti. Shankaranji says, Tanna. That's not possible. Tanna sambhavati. Na. Why? Samskaraja pravrittehe. Now, the kriya, the action instigated by the earlier samskaras. The action is instigated, generated by the samskaras. Okay, samskara impressions, which one already is carrying as the psychology. And then some samskaras are acquired in this birth. Some of them you already have brought. In fact, you have brought a whole load of it from earlier lives. What is acquired in this life is on the top. What is there that you have brought is a whole load of it. And therefore, sanskara cha pravrittehe kriyayaha nishesha tyaga ayoga. Because this kriya cannot be, this action cannot be given up. Because you are not generating that action, but the action is generated by the impressions, by the subconscious, unconscious in the Freudian language. The action is generated from there, and therefore you cannot give it up. It is a reaction, a response. You cannot give it up. Another thing, vrittehe alambana bhavacha. Because with what is that mind going to stay satisfied and peaceful? With what? What have you discovered? Giving up action is okay. But what has your mind discovered to stay satisfied? Has it discovered anything? All that you have done is you have given up the duty just because it was a difficult thing to do. And it appeared to be difficult only because it was against your likes and dislikes. Nothing else. And therefore, vrittehe alambana bhavacha tushnima asanam. Now to sit quietly, to be satisfied, is the privilege. Is the privilege only of Brahmanishtham, only of the one who is enlightened, of the Brahmajnani. Tushnimasanam Brahmanishtham vina nakasyapi khatate. It is not possible for anybody else other than this Brahmajnani, because he has discovered, his mind has drunk from the ocean of this satisfaction. Our mind is dissatisfied, demanding. And therefore, even if you say, oh, I'm not going to do this, now that dissatisfied mind is going to say, we should do something else. Why don't want to do what you're supposed to do? Oh, no, not that, something else. And now whatever you may do will be something that you are not supposed to do. Because you are not doing what you are supposed to do, then obviously you will be doing something that you are not supposed to do, and therefore doing something that you are not supposed to do will immediately fall into the category of paap. No matter how glorified it may be, but you are doing something that you are not supposed to do. There are very beautiful stories, very beautiful. So what happens is, in Maharashtra, there is the most famous temple is the temple of Panduranga, Vithoba. Shri Krishna Bhagavan is worshipped as Vithoba. And the name Vithoba also comes to him. Vita, eat, means a brick. No, he's like a father. Shri Krishna is seen as father. Like, because father of the whole world, so father, parent, basically. And therefore, he is called as Vithoba because he's standing on a brick. He's standing on a brick. I call it Vithoba. Now, this story of him standing on a brick is very, very interesting. It so happened that there was a devotee called as Pundalik. Okay, Lik and Rik are same. So Pundalik, Bhakta. And he was devotee of the Lord. And he had aging parents whom he was serving. And for him, because this is an example of duty. Why I'm saying the duty, okay? So what happens is, so he's serving his old aging parents, and Bhagavan Shri Krishna is propitiated and appears in the form in front of him when he is still pressing the feet of his father and mother before they go to sleep at night. And the Lord stands in his door in that hut with the effulgence which he is able to see. The parents, I suppose, were blind or something like that, the story goes. There's effulgence that fills the whole hut in which he is living. And he tells Bhagavan, please wait. Let me, now the parents have to go to sleep, and then, let me take care of them, and then I will come to prostrate in front of you. Shri Krishna stands, Sagun Sakar, Paramatma stands over there. He tells Pundarik, won't you even give me a place to sit? He says, what in my hut is there? There's not even a mat to spread. So there is one brick lying over there. So he just throws the brick and says, take this brick, stand on this. Huh? You stand on that. I'm giving you some asana. Huh? Stand on this. And the story goes, Bhagavan Shri Krishna stood on that brick. And to this day, he stands on that brick in that form of Vithoba, only to tell that doing your duty is devotion to the God. So when you will do something that you are supposed to do, you are saving yourself from something that you are doing, from doing something that you are not supposed to do. You understand the whole thing? Because otherwise you will be doing something that is not, that you're not supposed to do. I can't leave them before I have finished doing my duty. I have to take care till they go to sleep. Now this is the whole thing on which the culture is built. When one person performs his duty, the rights of the other person are naturally taken care of. When he does his duty, my rights are naturally taken care of. And in having my own rights, I am not in conflict with him. But when a society and a culture is built only on demand of rights and not of performing duties, we will be creating people and generations who will be constantly only in conflict with each other. Because he will be demanding his rights, I don't want to give him because I don't want to perform my duty. I want my rights, but he won't give me my rights because he doesn't want to perform his duty, and therefore we will be in a constant state of conflict. Conflict externally, conflict internally, and thus the person who is torn into several pieces because of the conflicts now is not somebody who can make himself available for knowledge. You will know this the day you are so disturbed, and then we will be here discussing Atma is Brahman. Swami, Atma is Brahman, Atma is Brahman all the time, all the day and night. Atma is Brahman, only you talk. You don't know what happens in the office. I'm not able to concentrate. You don't know how my wife is, how my husband is, my children, Swamiji. You don't know. I don't know what path I did that this time I have this people have come to my life as my children. It's just horrible. Huh? Forget Papa, I think my wife only has spoiled them. Now, when your mind is already in a turmoil and in conflicts, agitated, do you think that you are able to give yourself peacefully to at least 1 hour of Vedanta Shravana? You can't. You can't. And therefore, when the society, family, everything is based not on demand of rights, but on performance of duty, we are creating a society, a culture which is conducive for contemplation, which is conducive for meditation, which is conducive for a human being to discover that realm of reality, knowing which Dukkanta takes place. You see? So over here now, he says, Brahmanishtham vinana kasyapi tadghatate. It is not possible for somebody other than the enlightened one to stay peaceful by giving up the karma. As long as the person is ignorant and being dictated by the raga dveshas, by his desires, no amount of you saying that I'm going to give up all karma because this is too difficult is really going to make you peaceful. It cannot make you peaceful. On the contrary, it will make you even more agitated. If not agitated, it will make you sadder. It will make you sadder, and therefore, Arjuna, don't be in a haste to give up karma at this point. When can karma be given up? When you are not being dictated by the desires, by the raga dveshas, and another condition is that where there is an intense desire only for knowledge. When these are the two conditions, then you can give up karma. All the karma can be given up only when there is no desire and the knowledge has taken place. These are the only two situations under which the karma can be given up. Is that your case? Is that your case? Because temporarily people may convince themselves, yeah, I am such an intense mumukshu. Till yesterday, what were you doing? Huh? Yesterday, I was fighting with my girlfriend. Why? What was the fight about? Oh, because she discovered that I had more than two girlfriends. Now this is real, and that's why I'm fed up with all women. I want to give up because they are like this. You're not fed up with women. Now you will go to the jungle and try to find out another girlfriend, a tourist who comes for trekking over there. That is what you will do, nothing else. Brahma, and therefore Brahmanishtham vina na kasyapi ghatate iti ashayena aha. With this intention, what is the intention? That nobody else other than the Brahmanishtha, the one who is established in Brahman, the one who is established, one whose knowledge remains unquivering. One whose knowledge remains unshakable, that Atma is Brahman. Other than this person, nobody truly can give up karma completely. And how even that becomes possible in case of a Brahmajnani, we will see that. But this is what is the message over here in this particular verse. And so Bhagavan Uvacha, verse number 5. Nahi kaschet kshanamapi, nahi kaschet kshanamapi, jatu tishthatya karma krit, jatu tishthatya karma krit, karyate yavashak karma, karyate yavashak karma. Sarva prakriti chair gunaihi, sarva prakriti chair gunaihi. There is no being, forget a human being. There is no being, it may be even some celestial Yaksha, Gandharva, Deva, Kinnar, whatever. Even those celestial beings also will not be able to stay even for a moment without doing karma, without doing some action. Karyate yavashak karma, because that action will be done. Kaise? Avashaha. Without his any control, the prakriti, his inner, that the psychology will make him do. Now that prakriti means even trigunatmika prakriti, or prakriti you can understand as is the samskaras that he has got. Both of them are applicable, the meanings are applicable over here for the word prakriti, and we can use both. So, karyate yavashak karma, that person will do without his vasha, without his control. Because he is being controlled by prakriti. Sarvaha prakriti jaya gunaihi. Who does it? The gunas of the prakriti. The gunas. Now let us keep the word gunas as gunas. Okay, and we will see what is the meaning associated with this word, with the word guna. So the gunas of the prakriti will make the person do without him having any control over it. And therefore, there is no person over here who does not, who stays without doing any karma, even for a moment. Even for a moment. This is the word meaning of the shloka number 5. Now we are going to dive a little deeper with the help of the commentary given by Shankaranandji Maharaj. But we will do that exercise when we meet next. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Shankaram Shankaracharyam Keshavam Badarayanam Sutra Bhashyakritau Vande Bhagavantau Punah Punah Ishvaro Gururatmiti Murti Bheda Vibhagine Vyomavad Vyaptadehaya Dakshina Murtaye Namaha. Mahadev, Mahadev, Mahadev. Thank you all. Thank you very much.